What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Postgame Washed Up with your boys. I'm Eric Mika. This is TJ Haws. TJ's having a moment of peace right there.
Might have to shed a few tears in this.
Shed a few tears after a tough loss to the number one team in the country, Arizona, 86-83. They downed the Cougs. Man, just a tough one, TJ. You're coming live from the one and only Lee Camard's office. Shout out, Lee.
It's true.
Letting you crash. A battle of the best number 30 to ever do it at BYU right there.
And also number 30 had a great game tonight.
It's true.
So maybe there's just some 30 magic going on.
Some 30 juju. Yeah, you are in the annex. What were the last minute 22? We were down 11.
Holy crap, dude! I couldn't.
And then we had a shot at the end. I mean, call it a shot. It was blocked, but we had a shot at the end to win it.
Tony gets a lot of crap, Tony Padilla. But when you take all his calls after this game, they evened out. He missed AJ's driving to the left, going up for a shot. I thought that was a foul. Looked like he got
Koa?
Yeah, he got bumped.
I don't think it was. When they showed the replay, I didn't think it was.
Okay, from my angle, he attacked and Koa met him. It looked like he knocked him off his line, which it just felt like they'd been calling those all night.
Right. That's fair.
And then, it was like, man, that was killer. Almost felt like, dang it, that was our chance. And then he calls the holding call on Bradley, and we get the ball back. And
that holding call was so bad.
Oh, I didn't see it, but yeah, you probably.
Well, actually, I don't want to say so bad because Bradley was an idiot. He was going to get fouled, and he hooked Rob like that. And I think Padilla, guys like Padilla, they pride themselves.
They're looking
on
for that stuff,
catching that stuff. I saw the guy was going to get fouled. He shouldn't have done all that with Rob. So maybe that wasn't a terrible call.
But they were both doing some stuff the play before, and they got it in and got fouled, whatever. But holy crap, man. I just can't even believe the emotions that I had in that game. When it was 78-71 and we had made a couple threes, it was it almost felt dang it. We're playing well. It's just too late.
Yeah.
Bummer. And then we just kept getting closer and closer and closer. And then we have the ball with 10 seconds left to go win. We're down 1. We just get a bucket.
I can't believe we were down 11 with a minute 20.
And so I was talking to Nick Emery, McKay Cannon. They were sitting front row right in front of that shot that Rob Wright had at the end.
Yeah.
And both of them were he got hit on the hand. That was a foul.
Really?
Yeah.
This is breaking news.
Breaking news. So I don't know, dude, but it was I wish we would have just had I don't know. It was a great effort down the stretch. That was super fun. That place got quiet for a while, and then at the end, you couldn't even believe how loud it was. But I just wish
people were peacing out too. They were gone.
Yeah. I just wish we would have had a shot,
a real shot. Yeah.
Yeah, it make or miss. It just felt like they blocked it and it was over.
I feel if he gave it a one more pump fake, he would have been fouled potentially and won. They were so antsy. Homeboy that blocked it was so antsy to block that because they were just they could not believe. I mean, when they got that offensive foul and we got the ball, the camera panned to Tommy Lloyd and he could not believe it. He was how are we here? He was about to walk out of there oh man, that was we handled them 11. Really, it was more 13, 14. And they just made it look a little bit better. And then and then all of a sudden it's 1. it's they have a chance to win. But yeah, I mean,
oh my God.
we can jump in here with our first segment, Wordle, if you'd be so kind to join me. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Buzzsaw.
Emotional. I was gonna do buzzsaw. I was thinking about that during the game.
Really?
I was I think buzzsaw is the word.
They're a buzzsaw. Arizona is really, really good. I think that's a Final Four team. I just think, my gosh, like I know their guards have been playing well this year, but we follow, we check in. We watched recently when they played West Virginia and TCU, and like, holy cow, Burries and Bradley were killer.
Yeah.
Somehow they always find these guys that can play like this. Because last year I thought that kid that's now on the Trailblazers, they played very similar to him, just like at his own pace, like a little bit. He's not like some 6'6" point guard. Like 6'2", 6'3", like quick, shifty, can hit the three ball, but then like so patient and so strong. Like he gets the guards on his hip, and it's just like an automatic floater or layup. So their guards were impressive, and then their bigs are just enormous. Like Koa Pete, I almost felt like, I've been talking to you about how good he is. I mean, he had 10 and 3. He was almost a non-factor, but their bigs were just big. Like they're one of their biggest strengths is they out-rebound everybody. They only out-rebounded us by 2, but I don't know. They're a tough team. I think last thing I'll say before I'll turn it over to you is, despite that, and man, our offense is just so sticky right now. It's just so sticky right now. But despite that, what I did love, like my highlight of tonight, is we kept fighting. Like even when it was like 12-14, it felt like, man, we hit a big shot and like we'd get up and the crowd would get into it. They'd hit one right back, but like we just kept fighting. Like we were diving after loose balls. Like we weren't perfect, obviously. Again, I think offensively we're getting a little bit stuck, kind of one track minded, but we were fighting, and I appreciate that, because like we've got all the flash, we've got all this hype, and teams like that don't always play hard, and I feel like we played hard. So
true. It's so easy when you're down 12 with a couple minutes left, minute and a half or whatever, especially against Arizona. Like that's so easy to be like, run the clock out. We don't even need to foul, like that type of stuff. And we just fought. Obviously, my word, emotional. I can't even believe the emotions I just experienced. It was like.
Did I see you crying at one point when I put my head into the game?
For sure. But like, I don't know. Like, honestly, when we were down 15 or so, I was having the thoughts like, we are good. We are still a very, very good team. Like,
interesting.
A lot of the things that we have been talking about on our show for the past 10 games or so has been like, we need other guys to step up. And like in the game,
where'd you go?
Yeah, where did I go? Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
In the game, it just felt like, these things that we've been talking about, like we need points outside of our big three. We need to figure this out. And like all the things that we would probably point out, I don't want to say criticize, but point out, it's like we did all those things tonight. And Rob Wright had a poor game. AJ didn't shoot as well. And like we still lost by 3. Like we still figured out, like that is super promising to me moving forward, that it's like, Moo Davis had a phenomenal game. Bosco.
That was great.
Bosco continues to play well. Kosic came in and hit a couple threes and like looked solid out there. It's like all those things. Like if we can get some sort of like consistency in those areas, like it's going to be really good. I've said this for a long time now in on our show. Like the good teams, they make you do things in a different way.
Yep.
And that's what Arizona did tonight. They made AJ, they were like, man, we're going to make you shoot tough shots all night. They defended Rob extremely well. They took away 2 of our guys. Richie was solid. He wasn't like as explosive as he has been, but like they took away a lot of things, and we answered, which is promising to me.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, there you go. What's up, Teach? All right, we're gonna jump into something or nothing. Oh, we got comments built up.
I know, we've been going. All right, my something or nothing today is the Moo Davis breakout game. That was a breakout game. Like he shot the ball. Like I was watching closely. He missed his first 3. and then he shot a transition 3.
Yeah,
right
yep,
after
like
it.
really quick after, yeah.
Quick trigger, and I watched KY. KY didn't like it, and which I don't think that's because Moo shot it. I just think it was probably
wasn't the flow of the game,
not the shot that they wanted. Which for a lot of guys, it's like, all right, this is tough. Like I missed my first 2, I'm in a slump, and then he turned around and was like, I'm just gonna keep shooting. Took good shots, like found his rhythm, which I just love. So he's obviously been in a little bit of a slump, and we said this on our last show, like keep shooting the basketball, like it's going to come. But his breakout game, something or nothing.
I'm gonna go with something, because like I think it's something we've talked about the last couple games as he struggled. It's something that BYU TV has talked about as I've joined them. Like, the hope is that he gets out of this slump because he's a big part of us having success. And him spacing the floor makes everybody else's life easier, right? Like, like I feel like the games that we've lost recently, Texas Tech and tonight, we've been just dominated by these teams just sitting and begging us to shoot, right? And so if you have a guy that's going to space it, which, I don't want to take away from what you're saying about, this segment is for Kennard, but Kostic also hit 2, which was nice to see, like some life from him, right? Like
awesome.
I'm still convinced that like we don't need him to do much else. So as long as he's solid, just solid, not like a stopper, not like some, stat stuffer on defense, like just hit a couple open threes. And he's going to help out this team so much. And so Kennard doing it, him doing it, I thought it was something. I think it's a trend in the right direction. I keep saying like we just feel sticky. And you bring up a good point. You're like, we're down 15, and you're saying like we still are a good team. I totally agree. Also, because like if you're one problem to lose to the number 1 team in the country who's just been dogging people, and to the number whatever 2 or 3, whatever UConn is now, like dogging people, like you lose to them because you can't really move the ball. Like that means like you've got a good team and you just need to figure a couple things out, right? Like it's not like the offense not swinging it, the ball getting sticky. We're relying too much one-on-one. Like that's not things you can't fix, right? So if Kennard and Kostic are hitting threes, then we're in a really, really good spot.
I agree completely.
Yep. All right, let's see. We're gonna jump into chat room.
Chat room's been popping off.
It's been popping. I'm gonna give no love to whoever this is. My gosh, he's commented 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. Holy cow. Love you, JG. Okay, Alex MacArthur. What a comeback. We've talked about this. Like it's I just think we've got some fight in us. We got some dog in us. Like things weren't going our way. We got guys fouling out. I mean, just the efficiency from the big 3 was horrendous tonight. You've got AJ 6 for 24. What were we combined? 13 for 35, 14 for 51 between the big 3, if my math is correct. So, battled a lot of adversity, and had a couple calls go our way, but we kept fighting. So great comeback. Shout out our boy Alex MacArthur. You know what? I am just going to highlight him just because I think you need this more than. It's
been a rough night.
It's been a rough night for you. Yeah.
I think did I see another one of those? Will you just pull up the other one too?
Is it just the desert for you? So
pull up the other one. Just go back to back.
Where's the other one?
Alex Temus.
Yeah, it's probably Alex Caressa, your cousin.
Should we just
go? You're doing something.
Can we get a couple more of those comments? Let's see how many we could get, guys. Just
you're going to one or multiple of our group chats.
Eric does not like this, guys. So just keep it coming. Like this is what we need.
Hey, we skipped over player of the game. By the way, my player of the game is Tony Padilla. Okay.
He would love that.
Okay. I'm going to have you take this one. Why is AJ not getting that last shot? You're the X's and O's guy. So you're going to have a better response than I am. Like if he misses, fine. He's definitely not getting blocked. It's a good point. Probably getting fouled at worst. He's too good not to take that shot. Go.
Yeah. There like a couple thoughts go through my head. I'm like, I like that Rob is aggressive and confident. You know, if he makes that shot, then everyone's going, man, he had such a bad game, and he still had the, he had the guts to go shoot that shot. I don't know. Like that was an interesting thing. He keeps Rob in the backcourt to, as a safety pass. It's hard. Like it's hard. Hindsight is always 2020. It's like, yeah, we should have done this. This would have been so easy. Yeah. With 11 seconds left, I like that he attacked, but I feel like you just got to know, like in the middle of the paint, everyone's coming.
Yeah.
Everyone's coming at you. So I don't know. I probably would have liked to have seen it go to AJ just because I think he's just so big. Like that's like to actually get that shot off. Like it's I think that would have been solid. But again, it's easy to criticize after the matter of the fact. But yeah. I don't know. It's hard. I like AJ or Rob can make those shots. Like he's very capable of him going full speed from the other 3-point line is a scary sight. Like that's something else. So I don't know. I mean, it's hard to really tell. I probably would have liked it to have been in AJ's hands, but I don't know.
Yeah, it's tough. It's one of those things where I agree. My problem wasn't even Rob. I think it was just him getting to the paint, like he just was struggling in the paint. Like they were packing the paint. They had length. He had a really tough game because they game planned around that. So getting to that spot, I didn't love. I would have preferred him shoot like a step back three or like pull up right at the elbow or something. But like you said, it's one of those things where it was probably an analytics take. Like seriously, like I wouldn't be surprised if it was. Totally. And so if it went in, everyone would be saying how great it was and how he was the hero and KY is the XO GOAT, X's and O's GOAT, but it just didn't go down. So it's easy to pick on that stuff, but I think there's a lot of different big picture things that we can talk about before the last shot. Eric, do you ever think about how bad you must have been at basketball in high school? 0 minutes as a junior before your glow up as a senior.
It's a lone peak guy for sure.
Yeah, it's a lone peak guy for sure. Or just somebody that knows the history. They know I was a water boy. Hey JG, listen, we're gonna stop putting you on the screen. You got to give us give us a hint. Give us a hint, or else we're gonna stop highlighting. All right. Cougs made a valiant effort. They'll watch film and learn from this. Totally agree. Looking forward to the next match up February 18th. We play at their place, the 18th.
Yeah, I would assume. My thing with this game is like down the stretch. Obviously, like anything can happen in those games down the stretch because it's just like things get tight. Whistle gets a little bit different. A lot of different things happen than the normal flow of the game. But I just felt like we started to play a little bit more loose.
Yeah.
I agree. Like we were just like guys were just confident shooting the ball. I feel like we were just kind of I don't know what the stats are down the stretch, but I feel like we had a few assists that were just like, I'm setting you guys up for easy looks.
Yeah. I agree. And the beautiful thing is like, we are going to learn from this and we do get to play them again. So They're probably going to be number one. Like, I don't know who's going to beat these guys. I really don't.
Yeah.
Except for us.
I know Houston, Texas Tech, those are good games.
Yeah. We need Davis to play this way on nights. The big three have good games as well. I agree. I mean, that makes us unstoppable. If you have a guy, that means we have 3 guys averaging over 20 and a guy averaging 17. It's just not going to happen. But yeah, it'd be nice. I thought
we don't need him to average 17. We need him to average 10.
We need him to average. We need him to average just 3 threes. Like because that just means the spacing is there.
How many did he shoot tonight? 7?
Yeah.
7
No,
threes,
8.
like
I think he was 5 for 8.
Yeah, 5 for 8. Like I think he needs to shoot 5 threes a game.
Yeah.
And I think if he shoots 5 threes a game confident like he did tonight, I think he makes 2.
Yep, I agree. Rob and AJ having rough field goal shooting tonight. Yeah, I mean, we said it was like 14 for 50 something, which isn't great. Still had a chance to win against the best team in the country. Exactly. Silver lining, right? Like,
no, I know
let's get better now. Again, I'm like, there's bigger problems like locker room issues, injuries, like guys that just aren't good, right? Like we know we have good guys. We just need to move the ball. We just need to share the ball, which feeds into this one. I said I wouldn't put JG up here. I put him up like 18 times. Sticky's a good wood for our offense. We get stuck. We had 31 at half. AJ had 15. What are the answers? Is it just role players hitting from the outside? We've kind of talked about this. I'm just going to answer quickly, TJ, if you disagree. I don't think it's just role players hitting from the outside. And I think role players making shots, it all just comes from ball movement. Like there's just a level of magnetic and electric and some kind of magic juju voodoo that goes into the ball when it's just moving. And you get to the first side, the second side, the third side. You get to the fourth side, it's going to be a wide open shot. Like the defense is at a disadvantage from the beginning. So I think the ball needs to move because you have to also think like those role players, like if they're ball watching for what's the shot clock in college? I don't even know.
35. Is it 30? I think it's
30. If they're ball watching for 90% of the possession and then all of a sudden they get some random pass and then it's like, all right, yeah, shoot it. Like that's not rhythm. You know what I mean? But if it's moving side to side, like they feel like they're a part of it and that ball is going to find them at the right time. And I just think it's going to be better. Again,
that's Luka.
That is something we can work on. That is something we can work on, get better at. And when we're playing like that, we're going to be really, really tough to play. Like
I agree.
Where it's like, no, we're moving side to side. We're breaking down. Richie last year had so much success because it was catch and shoot or catch and rip. That's it. They were just playing on advantages because they were playing side to side. We're playing like that with him, Rob, and AJ instead of him, Rob, and AJ having to create everything. Then, yeah, when plays break down, you have then you have that, right? Then you have like all this other stuff to bail you out of tough situations, but like you just don't want to start there. So, yeah. We got a lone peeker in here. Shout out my dog, Dustin Watkins.
Let's go, Dustin. Right up the street.
What's up, man? Thanks for joining. We, Dustin, I'm trying to think. I think we had a stats class back in the day. You, me, and Zach Mortensen. So shout out to our lone peak brother. Love the content. Environment was electric. Arizona kept responding. That's what I kept saying. Like they're a good team. Like
that's what you expect from the number one team in the country. Yeah.
We'd cut it to 9, and then it was like boom, it's right back to 12. You know, they're a good team. I can't wait. This is what happened last year. We went to the game together last year where Arizona, I was like, this is a Final Four team. They look really good. They're out. They're just beating us in every metric. And then we went and beat them at their place. Like
it's true.
We could learn from our mistakes. We can go beat them down there. Why not?
Yeah. Against any other team in the country, we have 34 points outside of our big three. We're beating anybody else in the country.
Yeah.
Just not Arizona tonight.
All right, Tease, you take this one.
Is it my blue goggles or was the whistle pretty tough tonight? I never blame the refs, but man, today was tough. Don't even get me started with Tony. I don't even want to go down that path.
But you already addressed this though. You said it evened out.
No, I know. It's just like it was the same thing at Arizona last year. It was like he alone blew his whistle like 5 times in the last 90 seconds of the game at Arizona, and all 5 of them were bad. And it was like, oh well, 3 of them were bad for us, and 2 of them were bad for them. And like, it's great. Overall, I would say we had some challenging calls, but I don't know. I wouldn't say it was like. This is not a good question for me.
Followed up by this one.
I miss Tony Padilla. He is a character. He teed me up when I was playing for shaking my head at him. So
I'm sure that's all you did. You probably had some choice words.
I didn't have any choice words. I probably was mad at him a few plays before that, but then I came in the lane. I thought I got fouled, and like I was going back on defense and I looked down. I'm just like, you're not going to call anything for me tonight, are you? And he teed me up. So
Tanner Sorensen said, "Tell us how you really feel, Teed." Shout out, Tanner. I'm going to go one more question, then we're going to move on. We've been in the comments for a minute. How much do we miss Dawson Baker? I think quite a bit. I just think like bench production. I just think a guy that can space the floor. But I think maybe the biggest thing is what we've been talking about, like just making winning plays, like knowing what it takes to win in this league, like call it leadership, experience, whatever, right? Because at the end of the day, like Rob is a sophomore and like he wasn't a starter every game last year, and AJ's a freshman, not even 19 years old, and like Moo is just brand new and trying to find his place. Like you've got a brand new team and you're trying to figure it out, and so I just think guys like that bring stability and make what we're saying, which we're making it sound so easy. Yeah, just swing the ball, get it to the third side. But if you have guys like Dawson leading the way, it becomes a little bit easier. So I think we miss him quite a bit. All right, let's jump into too soon. Is this me?
This is you, buddy.
Are you ready for this?
I am.
Because it's hot take.
Wow.
It's hot take central. No, I'm gonna throw this out there. Is it too soon to say that I would beat Lauri Markkanen one-on-one? After seeing him tonight, I mean, like the impression you had of him, is it too soon?
Yeah, I don't know if that was ever in the picture. So,
really,
Lauri, yeah, unfortunately, Lauri Markkanen, he's the best player in that arena tonight.
You think?
There's not a better player in the arena.
What's he scoring? Young fellow was in there too.
Who? Keontae?
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole team was in there. Lauri's the man.
He's on his way. He's on his
Lauri,
way.
yeah, but Lauri's the man. Again,
okay.
He's like a footer. So
I'm just kidding. I couldn't believe how big he is. That's just a total, like, I think he's taller than me. Like he is, right? What's he listed at? I thought he was listed at like 6'10".
I feel like he's a footer.
Yeah, he's got to be, because like I was for sure looking up at him. No, yeah. I'm gonna say.
Did you say what's up to him?
No, I just walked by.
Yeah. Okay.
Courtside club. You didn't get in. Is it? No, that was my fake one. Is it too soon? I'm crafting this around another issue that I took with the game, so it's kind of a reach for the question. Okay. But is it too soon? I mean, I know we shot the ball from, like, we ended up at 38%, but I felt like we kind of slowly started digging that hole because we were getting them up too much, and we just weren't making them. Like, we finished strong. Kennard turned it on, but and we were able to make any. But I don't know. Is it too soon to say that we fall in love with the 3-point line sometimes, or is that just what teams are forcing us to? And too soon isn't. I mean, it's not too soon in the season. It's like, right. I don't know. I just think we fall in love with it a little bit too much. Like, and my only point in saying that is, like, we're tough to score on in the paint too, right? Like, right. Ahmed is a big body. He's a good rim protector. Keba's obviously an elite rim protector. Like, we have size and length and all these things, but I don't know. Like, they found a way to just get in the paint and just make easy ones. And it why was that so hard for us? And then why are we falling in love with the three? Go.
Well, going back to like rhythm shots, I feel like our threes are hard threes.
Yeah.
Like down the stretch when we started making a few threes, it was like, I know this sounds so much easier. It's so much easier said than done, but like, it just felt like we were driving and kicking a little bit more. We were getting like easier threes, which I feel like we have great 3-point shooters. Richie's threes are hard. He is sprinting off of screens. He's jumping 7 feet in the air, and
he's still contested.
Shooting and it's still contested. Like, and it's like I said, it's easier said than done. But I'd love to see us like get out and transition a little bit more, and like get a few easier 3 looks that could like get us going in a rhythm a little bit more.
Yep.
And so I wouldn't say we're like falling in love with the 3 too much. I'd say we're like we need to get easier 3s because I think we're very capable of making a lot of 3s. I just feel like all of our 3s are just hard. Is that accurate?
I agree. I'm gonna add. Yeah.
So
maybe that's my complaint. Like inside outside, it just felt like it's just hard right now.
Yeah.
Like our everything we make is just hard. But yeah, I think that's a good answer. I didn't really know what I was asking. It was just another theme of the game that I was just like, man, I feel like we're talented and athletic enough that we can still get to the rack and finish. And maybe we had our chances. I mean, Rob missed a bunch of them. Evan Troy just texted the group and made a good point. He's like, they kind of play a little, it feels a little St. Mary's-ish where they just foul every time. Like they're grabbing your jersey, they're slapping, like they're bumping, at tough angles for the ref to see. And it's like the refs can't call it every time, so they don't, right? And it did feel like that a little bit. I mean, you mentioned Nick and McKay saw Rob get his hand smacked on the last play. So yeah, I don't know. I just want to see us. I want to see us find a way that, because it felt like last year we had so much depth and so much versatility that if it wasn't going for us, we were like, all right, cool. Not to say we have a foos that it's like, yeah, let's throw it in, let's manufacture some offense, but can we find a way to just like get some easy ones, see the ball go through the basket, and get us going. All right, you're up on. Are you sure about that?
We're a Final Four team.
Are you saying that? You believe that?
I'm saying that. That's my statement.
Listen. This is a tough one because I want to say I probably don't watch enough college basketball to like have the expert opinion here, right? So I'm just gonna let it fly. I think UConn and Arizona are both. They should both be Final Four teams. Like I watch them enough where I'm like, they come out, they clobber teams, they finish games. Like, how many times have we seen UConn just dead in the water and then they come back, just beat some team in overtime? Like they just continue to find a way. Big stage, little stage, like they just do it. But we lost by 2 to one of them. We lost by 3 to the other one, right? So I don't think it's a crazy statement. I'd say like right now, no. I think defensively we're just not connected enough, and that is what's going to be the biggest issue, right? We're talking about offense being sticky and Big Three doing too much and all this stuff, but I think defensively we just lose. We lose ourselves too much. There's not enough communication during big moments, and I think defensively we have to get better and become more cohesive. And then the ball has to stop sticking. Like we have a roster that can go to the Final Four. Yes, we have things that are fixable to get us to the Final Four. Yes, but like today, no. Is that a fair answer? I mean, that's a politically correct answer.
Yeah, that's fine. I just think I would agree with that because you just look at both those games, the UConn and Arizona game, and it's like there's so many things that it's like, oh my gosh, if we just did this or if we just did this, like, and we barely lose to the best teams in the country.
Yeah,
we should have won tonight. Seriously, we should have won tonight. Like we had them right down. Like
I know.
It was phenomenal, and I think we're right.
We made enough plays at the end to be in it. That is fair.
Yeah, and I think
why can't
we're
we
right
just
there.
Get that going like on the jump though.
I know.
Like it felt so similar to the UConn game, right? Like they just were wailing on us, and then finally we were just like, no, we dug our heels and we got back, and I'm just like, why does it always take that? I don't know.
Yeah, we're very capable, and I think we're gonna get there. Yeah, I'd agree. Like right now, we have some things to figure out, but like we have these moments where it's like we could be the best team in the country. Like when we're firing on all cylinders, it's like we're dang good.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Fair. All right, let's go to the big finish, and I'm not talking Lowry Markkinen. Let's take a look-see around the conference. We weird Monday game. I guess we were just here talking Saturday, right? We didn't have any games Sunday. So it's just us. We got Arizona State and UCF tomorrow. We've got Kansas State and West Virginia. Then on Wednesday, we have Baylor, Cincinnati, Houston, and TCU. I mean, it's just a good league, man. It's just a very good league. Like,
it's phenomenal
league. And right now, I think projected seven teams going to the big dance. So again, like, put things into perspective. How many teams have gone undefeated and won the national championship? 1, 2, or something. Right. Indiana and whatever, they kept showing during the national championship, the football game.
UCLA, maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm sure UCLA had some with Wooden, right? Like it Kentucky went all the way and then lost, right, to Wisconsin. Was that Wisconsin? Wild.
Yeah.
But we're in a very good league. It's painful, yes, but it's not over.
These are so a lot fun. Less painful. These are the games.
Not less. It's a lot less painful than a loss in March, right?
Yeah. So, and these games are so fun. Come on, so Arizona's fun. At our place. That place was electric tonight. It was super fun. Just came up short.
All right, last question. You're in that game right now. Let's hear your stat line. You play 37 minutes. You're in great shape. You're in great shape. Ball's in your hand the whole time. What are you going? Let's go. Let's hear it.
I'm shooting 8 threes.
Right now. I'm not talking college, TJ. I'm like right now, best shape of your life, TJ.
For
8
sure.
threes. Hitting 8?
No, I'm shooting 8.
Okay.
I'm making 3 or 4.
Okay. All right.
So 3 for 8. 4 for 8. Let's say 4 for 8. That's better.
Yeah. 4 for 8 is way better. Yeah. Are we talking just like in transition, off down screen, like just a bit of everything? You're just getting a couple threes up, okay?
Yeah, I'm getting 3 in transition. I'm getting 3 off of a ball screen and then 2 off of driving kicks.
All right, so you're at 12 points.
And then I'm going to I'm gonna shoot 13 times.
Wow.
So I have 5 more shots, and I make 2 of them. So I'm 6 for 13.
Wow, you're taking this very seriously.
Oh, you asked me. What do you want me to say? I go 12 for 12 and I score 1,000 points.
Yeah, basically.
All right, I have 45 and we win by 20.
All right, there you go. Thank you. Jeez, holy crap. Yeah, I get 11 points and 4 assists, and I'm in foul trouble, so I have to say it. Freaking lamest answer of all time. Holy crap.
It wasn't lame. It was well thought out.
All right, well, ask me the question.
It was the dumbest question ever.
I'm going 34, 14, and 6 assists.
Not on that, big boy. Holy crap.
No, I'm struggling against those guys. I don't even want to talk about what my stats would be. I never played good against big guys like that. All right, well, thank you guys for being here. Tough one for the Cougs, but as always, thanks for the Cougar loyals joining us. And we'll be here Saturday, post-game Kansas. Maybe, just maybe, TJ will be there. We don't know.
Probably not.
No, you'll be there. You got to speak it into existence. You wanna lead us out with a little hotline bling?
Yeah, we're still waiting for some hotline action. We need it.
We actually don't know if we are still waiting. We just haven't heard. But
yeah,
we want
to hear from
waiting
you.
On it.
Hit the Center Street Media hotline at 646-694-2538. I'll repeat that. 646-694-2538. Eric, don't talk while I'm saying it.
Sorry.
646-694-2538. Frustrations, excitement, hot takes, whatever it is, let's go. We want to hear it.
Just tell TJ how ugly and stupid he is, like whatever you want.
Nice, bro.